Hello and welcome to Wolfman Gaming. This is my Plague Tale Requiem blind playthrough. And the rats have returned. I have said this before. I said it in my blind playthrough of Innocence, the previous game in the series. Can you really call it a series when there are only 2 installments? But I love how the rats look. This just formless mass of black bodies and glowing red eyes. From a narrative perspective, this is like masterclass, I think. Because you really realize that one step into this, or dropping a torch or whatever, there are no buts about it. You are dead. They will gnaw your bones clean until before you have even died. So you'll probably still be screaming as your bones are being picked clean. And on the other hand, I am very curious on how they are programmed into the game, because I think the game don't recognize them as bodies, like separate bodies. I would find that very hard to believe. But maybe it is.
Good. One brazier at a time.
We can make it. We're making it.
There's a ladder.
I think they might either be programmed as a liquid or
I see it.
just like the game just sees them as darkness. That would make sense, since you chase them off with fire.
I need to take a breath.
Breathe fast. I don't know how long it's going to last.
But either way, they're a great choice, and I love how they made them. Someday I'm actually gonna look that up,
Right.
how they are program them into the game, because
Don't rush.
being a big fan of
Are you all right?
games and gaming mechanics,
The ladder. Get to high ground, quick.
I wanna know, can I
Stay calm. You're fine for now.
I can't hit that brazier.
I won't let you down. You know it.
But the game actually took into account the fact that I threw the stick, almost a torch. Well, it does count as a torch, even though it is a shitty one. It is a burning stick, but technically that's still a torch. But you could see the rats actually disperse for at least a second where the torch struck down,
Good.
or where it landed. Let's see, can I throw this over there?
I
Yes.
need light here.
There you go.
Thank you. I'll try to join you. I'll need a stick to get across.
One stick coming up.
All right. Be fast. Be brave. And don't fall this time.
You can do it. Don't panic.
Too late for that.
Come on, Lucas. Time to toughen up.
Horrible. Thank you.
Please stop giving me cold sweats. Let's keep going.
Quick note. On my previous recording
Maybe
attempt,
we'll get out closer to the
I
tower. I can't wait to
drew
hear
attention
what's
to that
down
comment,
there.
and I
It better be
feel
down
I
the
have
path.
to do it again. Don't give me the cold sweats. I'm not gonna criticize the voice actor because she's only
Oh,
doing her
no.
job, the job she was paid to do.
We are.
It's a joke.
The scriptwriter, on the other
Hugo's
hand,
condition gets worse with every second we spend
someone
here.
actually sat down and wrote into the script, "Stop giving me the cold sweats." Or "Don't give me the cold sweats." Whatever it was Amicia said.
No rats.
No, but they were here not long ago. Look at these
That
bodies.
is,
Fresh.
in all
close.
actuality,
Careful.
a horrible line. And this game, as far as I know, it has a good script. As far as I
What
played.
is that?
Rails in the walls.
But sometimes
it looks like an elevator. It could
What
be a
is
way
that?
out.
those lines
about
that
this. It's an
really
elevator.
feel...
From Africa, Romans used them during circus games.
It's enormous. Look at its teeth.
This is surreal.
Yes. There's enough bones around. Let's get out of here.
Those, yes, as I said, those lines that don't feel
Sulfur.
at all
It's sniffing.
natural.
A crank.
Let's see what it does.
I have the same problem when
I'm
it
going to
comes
meet
to
Sure.
Swedish movies.
Wow.
Oh no. Do you hear that?
Because if you're not a Swedish speaker, this might be new to you.
No.
A lot of Swedish
The
actors,
brazier.
their
Looks big enough
main
to light the whole
career,
room.
How
I
do we
think,
set it on
is
fire?
doing
I don't know.
theater,
Saltpeter, sulfur,
like
alcohol,
stage drama.
whatever we can find.
Fine. These rooms are open now. Maybe we
And
find something.
a lot of them are classically schooled in theater schools. And
That's sulfur, right?
anyone who has seen a live
Some spilled on these planks.
stage
Test
play
it there,
knows
I
that
can take more.
it's more
Crushed sulfur
dramatic.
would be perfect.
Let's get
People
out
don't
there.
really speak
Crank.
naturally,
There's an
they
elevator.
speak bit over dramatized. And that is part
You doing all right?
Having the time of my life.
of the art form. And
Of course. It won't stay.
when when
Lucas, I
some
need
of
you to
these
take care of
actors
Of course.
start to act in movies, they take that with them, like baggage. That they act as if they were in a stage play.
We're losing time.
The problem with that is that anything and everything they say, or a lot of things they say, don't sound natural.
You can stop now.
And
Very well.
the whole point of acting in a movie,
We
most of
need
the
to move
time
faster.
at least,
I'm worried about
there are
Hugo.
The town's not
exceptions
that
to every
far.
rule,
As soon as we find Rodin Hill,
We don't even know
but
if he's
it's
in there.
supposed to
And
sound
the
more
rats.
natural.
And those
You're
last
portraying a
ones.
character not on a stage
one
in
thing at a time.
this character's
Yes.
real life. And also, Swedish scriptwriters, in my opinion, aren't always the best. So I can enjoy Swedish
Good.
movies. I think that we have produced a lot of great movies over the years.
You were right. It's sulfur.
Yes,
But
that is very good news.
they usually suffer a problem, and with
Right.
the
We
fact
need
that
a second element. Then we'll craft an ignifer. Remember?
that it sounds
I forgot about
unnatural
this.
when they speak.
Let's check
It doesn't
the other room.
flow normally, and as a native speaker, it starts to rub you the wrong way because your brain registers that
We need a
no one
preservative.
talks like this.
Alcohol. Maybe in that chest.
All right.
And I don't know
Let's
if
help
it's
keep
the
these rats
same
occupied
for
first.
Don't fall.
a native English speaker when you're watching, if you're from Great Britain, if you're watching an English movie, or if you're American watching American movies. Do you ever feel the same? And if you do, please let me know in the comments, or any other country out there. Whether you're Norwegian or Greek or Polish or whatever.
They'll like this.
Now I'm just gonna focus because I wasn't quite sure what I was supposed to do.
Good. But it won't be enough. It looks safe.
Good. Let's get to that chest.
They still look like they haven't eaten in a million years. What's in it?
Alcohol bottles.
Yes, that's good. Very good. Come back.
If we can't make Ignifers, at least we can get drunk enough to not care when the rats eat us. We'll marinate ourselves in booze and hope they die of alcohol poisoning.
Good. We have sulfur and alcohol. It's one of the best bases for an ignifer. Highly reactive. Mix them together.
Ignifer. I love that thing.
It's a lifesaver.
Ah,
Done.
Shoot it at those embers with your sling and, well, hope that it works. Wow.
What the hell?
look at him
That was
go.
highly reactive indeed.
Thanks, Lucas. That ignifer will be more than useful. Now, let's try to get that platform down.
I think I've seen other cranks around.
We'll have a look.
There are our cranks. Up there, under the arches.
Yes. Let's try.
Quite interesting, even though I've been through this place once before. I really don't remember a lot of parts of
What
this.
now?
Cages. They had other beasts in there.
Whatever. Let's light this place up.
And another thing, a great improvement I think in this game over the previous one is that in the first game you had to pick up rocks for Amicia's sling.
That clay pot, you will need to find a way to lure those rats.
Good idea. It's done.
Throw it to make a brief fire. It'll get us across, but we'll have to be quick.
Now!
Yes, move.
Oh, that was a great idea.
Pretty easy. You just need a pot.
Yes, in the first game you had to pick up rocks for Amicia's sling. And in this game she has, as it seems, maybe this is different on higher difficulties, but on normal she has an endless supply of rocks.
Right.
Never,
Let's
not
move
that I
this
can't remember in the first game, I don't think it was ever really a factor.
That thing is too heavy.
Never anything that's really caused
We need
problems.
2 people.
All right, you stay there. I'll go man that other one.
I'll wait for your go. This is it, Amicia.
But it's just
Hopefully.
another unnecessary element of stress in a game that is completely, where all the combat is more or less relying on your use of your sling and shooting rocks.
So many jars. Probably wine for the spectators of the arena. Some things never change.
Yeah, I'm wondering about that arena, if it's supposed to be some kind of
But you have to hold on.
gladiator
I'm
pit.
doing my best.
Because I must say, I didn't know they did that back in France in the 1400s. Not sure that they did in real life, or maybe that is just something this game will claim that they did for dramatic effect. But in real life I don't think they did, but I might be wrong on that. If you know, please write it down in the comments.
To the crank now. Time to get that lift down and get the hell out of here. All right, Lucas. I'm there.
I'm waiting for your go.
Just gonna snag some nice supplies.
It's working.
I can't believe it.
Thank the Lord. This is it.
Let's haul ass.
You hear that? That might be the brake breaking.
Let's get to the lift! Quick!
And we're out of here.
How did we do this?
With exceptional skills and resilience.
Exceptional skill and resilience. I like that.
It's starting again. Do you realize what that means?
I do. But we've been through this before.
You saw how they charged us. The way they move. They're faster, more agile, more intelligent.
But we made it.
Barely.
Let's find Magister Verdun. With the Order by our side, we won't have to face this alone anymore.
I really hope that you're right.
And I remember back in the first game,
Please tell me we didn't stray from it.
Lucas had a sister.
Yes, the tower.
We got a bit closer now.
A bit. But I'll take that.
But I don't remember what happened to her. Did she die? And if you know,
Sign of those mercenaries.
please let me know.
Found him.
Let's just hurry.
Because I can't remember, as I mentioned in a previous video, I did
Really nice.
Before the bite. Yes.
I did replay the first game a little bit, going for the platinum trophy.
Hey, what are you doing here?
Whoever planted it won't see it grow.
Hugo will love it. I'll keep it there. Like before.
It suits you.
Well, thank you.
Added to
Let's keep
Hugo's
going.
collection, Arrowhead. Now where was I? What was I talking about? Yes, I did a little guest appearance, so to speak, in the first game a few months ago. Just going in, grabbing the collectibles, replaying the boss fight against Nicholas.
I wonder how the Count of Provence.
Because I think I replayed the game from like,
His army rules for him,
I did little jump ins
and we thought the place was safe.
to pick up the collectibles in the first chapters, and then I can't remember, I started playing it from chapter like 7 onwards or something like that, to go for the upgrade trophies, because I was missing like 1 or 2 of them. And I remember it had a few fun boss fights. There was a boss fight against Nicholas, the big crusader looking knight.
This thing is big.
Really looked like death on 2
It looks like the
legs.
safest place anyway.
If the Order
And
still
the
has
boss
that
fight
power,
against the
maybe
unholy
they can
pope
save Hugo.
fella at the end. But I don't remember if I played for that entire fight or if I just said to hell with it, because I had already gotten the collectibles. But either way, I remember them as being fun fights.
So, we wait until Arno arrives to get him out. Tell your men to stand ready to storm the tower. Didn't you hear? We have men missing. Something is going on here. Let's go get the alchemist and leave this bloody place. We wait for Arno. It's an order. All right, you're cool.
He really is in the tower.
And they'll storm it soon. Lucas, this is our last hope to save Hugo.
Yes, we must get Magister Verdun out before their chief arrives.
Come on. Come on. Come on.
On my last playthrough of this area, I made a left. I'm gonna see if, and ran into some problems. I'm gonna see if this path might be easier. think it is a bit problematic, the fact that you cannot see where the enemies are.
Hugo's life depends on us.
Or maybe not so much problematic as it is slightly annoying. And I have gained absolutely no ground. From taking that long path around.
Someone's here! On alert!
Oh no!
Okay, didn't go too well at all.
Intruders here! Follow me! They're behind all of this. Found them! This way!
He found us!
Everyone, got intruders.
We've been seen!
You, with me! Stop these intruders! Get out!
They're onto us! Damn it!
Yeah, something I've learned is shit.
You're cool. He really is in the tower.
And they'll storm it soon. Lucas, this is our last hope to save Hugo.
Yes, we must get Manchester Footnote out before their chief arrives.
Come on.
Ah.
And what was that?
Stay away.
Whew.
Trespassers! Get over here!
They're upon us.
Okay, let's see if we can be quick about this.
They're coming!
Could you please light it the flame?
They followed us. No, we don't have time.
We have to escape now! Move! We got company!
How am I still alive?
Amicia!
You know what? I'm
He really is.
gonna try this again in the next video. But I want to thank you very much for watching, and I will see you again, as I said, in my next video. So until next time, this is the Wolfman signing off.